No news pullback. Who cares about the news? Follow price action. News are irrelevant most of the time. What were the news when the market grinded higher every day? Maybe sometimes stocks, markets just move up or down because of supply and demand, and not news. Food for thought. Wait, Futu is not easy to borrow? It's well, actually it's not. It's a mid cap. I thought it was a large cap. Exactly. Markets move up or down. Not sorry. Markets move up and down, not up or down, or just up. We'll see. Maybe it's just a shakeout, but just like the shakeout I got fucked on a couple of weeks back. But it doesn't matter. Like, it's so easy to get back into stuff. Again. You sold everything? Why? I just got rid of my margin. I'm still like 100% invested on the long side. And also I know I have some short exposure too with Tesla, APH and Tilray, and some Futu also. Cotton candy hands? Who is Jerome? Who's a Jerome live? I don't know who that is. Dun, 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 dun. Well, absolutely. There is nowhere for money to go. Right now, it's, the market is the shiny thing. But that doesn't mean we're not going to have pullbacks. That doesn't mean market can't go down 20 or 30%. It's all about protecting, especially if you're trading on margin. It's all about not being a victim of the markets. And this plug, it could have just shaken us out. If it reclaims, if it closes above the 20-day, builds a wick, it's gonna be such a great setup. I'm gonna rebuy it once it breaks out later, maybe, I don't know, later this week or next. I'm gonna do even more shares. I had 200,000 shares this time around. Maybe I'll do even more. Meanwhile, MSTR is going straight down. Yay! You just sold your house, you got so scared? The main thing, like, look at something like Russell. Like, this one is out of the indices. Like, this one is really, it's made a big move. Just this one last leg higher, it's up like 45% from early November without the pullback, pretty much. I mean, the odds on the long side are not great here. Unless the market really goes parabolic, but we haven't had a parabolic in 20 years, so what are the odds of that? I don't know, but I'm just gonna wait for new setups. That's what it's all about. So two things. I got rid of some of my big winners and I sized down on them. And I also got rid of some of my laggards like Plug and this SPE. Like I've been in it for like 2 weeks. It didn't go. So if it tries to break out again, I'll rebuy it. But right now, just, got rid of the margin. That's the number one thing. Or well, I am using margin actually because I also have a decent short exposure now. But I'm not margin net long anymore. That's how you do it. That's how you supercharge your returns. When things are going well, you push it, and as soon as you start seeing signs of a slowdown, you gotta get rid of the margin. Otherwise, you're gonna get killed. You're gonna be a market statistic. And also, guys, remember, you don't ever have to use margin or short to have triple-digit years returns in a year. You can just open, just trade on the long side, like short-term swing trading, and if you get really good at it, again, it's down to you. How good you want to get at it. How much time you're gonna spend to study setups and apply those findings. It's up to you. It's up to you. Breakouts on the downside, you mean breakdowns? I'm not a fan of breakdowns really. Unless it's like a huge momentum stock, stuff like Tesla or Plug. Those can be really powerful, but in a bear market, I just rather not do anything. Like when the market is selling off, like back in February, March last year, I just didn't do a lot. That doesn't mean there is nothing to do. Like if you're a short-term trader, day trader, there's always a lot of things to do. But that's not the style of trading I've chosen for myself. Was Tilray on any brokers? Yes, if you have a good trading broker, you probably could get a locate. UVX5 finding support. Well, look. The thing about these things is there is no support. They're programmed to go towards zero, and sometimes they have these huge spikes. But something like this, it doesn't trade on supply and demand. Gold? Gold looks like pretty decent on a weekly. Like it's a big flag on the weekly. I actually looked at the gold miner ETFs yesterday, like GDX, GDXJ. Well, they look exactly like gold, but if they break out of these, long consolidations, I'm gonna buy them. And silver is actually flagging. Silver is actually flagging. I'm gonna rebuy this thing. HEQ also. I'm gonna rebuy these things. I had to sell SLV just because to get rid of free up some buying power overnight, since these things are really not that marginable either. But now that I don't have a lot of exposure anymore, if they would break out, yeah, sure. Oh, Futu looks like it's gonna. Yeah, this is a sign of strength on Futu. I took a starter, but I'm probably gonna get stopped out. I think the day is tomorrow. I hope it goes to 250 by tomorrow, and that would be really nice. Terrible red day. Have you ever compared gold with S&P and Dow in 2000 and 2008? Gold went down like everything else in 2008 because it was a liquidity crisis. What happened in 2000? I don't know.